I am cooking today green beans, for which I have green beans that I washed and cut the ends of. I have 1 piece of leek, I have 1 onion and extra firm tofu. I'm gonna use some garlic, tomatoes. I start by cutting the leek because I want to wash it very well. Then I cut the onion. I am eyeballing 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm adding the onion and wait for it to cook. The leek piece I'm gonna cut and use it later. So if you wonder what I'm making here, is a pot with soup, vegetable soup. I showed you how I make the vegetable soup, and I will post a link on the upper right corner of this video, so it will take you to the vegetable broth. And here I have cubes of celery root, which is called celeriac, and carrots. I have here bell pepper. I have 1 onion. It's just cut like that. I have the green leaves of the leek. And what else? And kind of this is it. I cooked the vegetables a little bit in oil, so some of the vitamins are soluble in oil, in fat. And then I also have a potato, but I'm gonna mash it later to make my mashed potato. And so I added salt, and I'm waiting for the vegetables to boil, and after I strain the fluid I'm gonna add some noodles, and that's gonna be my soup. I put a teaspoon of salt, cover them with the lid and let them cook at low temperature. So I already cut the leek. Now I have to cut the tomatoes. Basically I'm just chopping them, but you can use canned chopped tomatoes, or you can chop them in a food processor. So now I have everything waiting. This is waiting, this is waiting, and I'm gonna prepare the tofu. I have sesame seed oil, but you can put any oil. And now I'm gonna use this soy sauce, which is soy dressing with citrus, so I'm just gonna sprinkle some of this on top. Ponzu, but you can use any soy sauce. So I have turmeric here. I'm just gonna use my knife and take a little bit for the color, the taste. I understand that turmeric and pepper are going very well together. Because I'm gonna add some nutritional yeast. I'm just gonna add like this, probably a teaspoon, and I let them marinate here on this. And it's time for me now to go and add the leeks to my beans. Let's see what's going on. The beans change a little bit color, they become darker, and now I'm gonna put the leeks, pepper, ground pepper, the soup is doing great. I like the juice, you cannot see it maybe, but it's yellow and nice. The color is beautiful. The green beans are already cooked. Everything is almost cooked. I warmed up some water. And I think it's time to put the garlic and the tomatoes. As you notice, I didn't add any water. I see the soup is almost ready. Everything seems boiled in it. I'm just gonna strain it. Oh, there've been a lot of vegetables. Here is a potato that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna mash it and have it as a side for the green bean. And some of the vegetables I'm gonna transfer back in the soup pot. So I'm just gonna add 2 teaspoons of salt, bay leaf, few peppercorns, just for the extra flavor, and the cracked garlic clove. So this will add a little bit more flavor to this soup. I'm waiting now for the liquid to boil. And because you watched up to this point, I'm gonna show you a trick. So I'm using marinara sauce. I'm gonna turn the heat off and just let it rest. A rolling boil here. Lower the heat. I'm just gonna use, 2 nests of angel hair noodles. I am now mashing my potato that has been boiling in the soup. Nutritional yeast and a sprinkle of oil. And here the green beans the tofu and the mashed potato. I don't know if I made you curious about this meal, but I really like how it looks and it's definitely very tasty. I like to stay out here and eat in the company of flowers. Our neighbor has a feeder in his backyard, and the first to come to dine are the blackbirds, and they're making a noise. But it's entertaining for me. I really love to stay out here and eat. As you can see, the meal is very nice, and so is the mashed potato. I'm so happy I boiled the mashed potato in the soup because it borrowed all the flavors.